Nope. Nope. We're stopping right there because I sense a change is coming. Welcome back to another reaction video, and today we're kicking off with a brand new release from Electric Callboy. It's called The Way You Are. Now, when I saw all of the promo imagery for this, I was like, okay, so it looks like they're going to do a thing where it's like the boy band vibe, the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC kind of thing, and then it's probably going to be really heavy. We will find out if I'm correct or not. I have not seen anything or heard anything from this one. But my second immediate thought was, because when something is packaged pretty predictably, it doesn't change how good it is, but the excitement that I have or used to have for it is a bit dulled now. And whenever I listen to the music, energy's right there. I love it. I get into it. But my excitement in the build-up seems to be less. And it's just part of the consequence of having something that is a very predictable package. However, it doesn't mean you enjoy it any less. And I'm sure I'm going to enjoy this one very much. So, Electric Callboy, The Way You Are, official video. Let's see what you got. Oh. This video deals with sensitive issues, including boy band content and death. Good. It contains scenes that may be sexual, graphic, or taboo in nature. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Well, YouTube allows pretty much anything unless you're actually trying to be a content creator, in which case you can't do that. You're not allowed to play here. So this is your chance to dip if any of these things are against your moral compass. Otherwise, let's dig in.
When I look into your eyes, I wanna give you all tonight. Gonna love you more with every single bite. Always just even if I bleed, 'cause you're all that I ever need. I want you to swallow every piece of me. I'm not afraid when I think it's left of me, 'cause it's here that I am melting up inside. I love you just
Nope. We're stopping right there because I sense a change is coming. So far, predictions right on the money. Now, I don't get any prizes or awards for that because I think anybody could see that coming. Before we head into whatever is to come, which I am going to imagine based on the warning and what I know them to be, very heavy, very graphic. It's actually really well done so far. Like, there's clearly a lot of energy that goes into the production, the planning, the choreography, dare I say. And it adds to the humor of it. Like, when they invest in it fully, as they always do, it sits way better with me. Like, if they were half-assing it, it becomes a bit like, okay, do it or don't do it. They always throw themselves fully in and commit fully to the joke or the bit, and they do it in a way that actually just, you start vibing to the song, and you're like, I like this. Now, I'm going to let you know, I'm not against boy bands at all. I am the biggest Boys to Men fan you'll ever find. And you could argue older R&B, less boy bandy, but you don't get better than that. Now, seeing him do that with the grapes gives me all the feelings that I shouldn't be having right now. But it's very interesting because the tempo of this sits, and this is the only musical part I'm going to say before we head in, it sits purely in a comfortable space. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4. It's as simple as it can be. And there's probably a very good purpose for that. Because with that, even if you were staying in a strictly commercial sound, there's a lot of room to work. Now, when you start introducing what I know they can do, it becomes a whole Wild West. And the impact of that is far more severe than if it started with that. So, let's see where we're going. I am ready. Or am I?
You're tearing up my heart.
Hang on. Bro, picking a thumbnail for this is going to be fun. Listen, so just a couple quick things. Now, listen, I'm just a guy in a chair. Don't take me too seriously. It's just my opinion on a first listen, what I think, what I'm thinking in the moment. It may change 5 minutes from now. So don't hear what I'm not saying and don't hate. This is just a discussion. Love that. When I spoke about that tempo, what I was specifically referring to is the ability to double the tempo and do something like that. Blast beats, gravity beats, whatever it is, a lot of kick work. Forget all the heavy screaming, the guitar work. I'm going to be straight up. Now, I know they've just gone into that just the way you are, but again, I don't need the whole beginning bits. It's fun. It's quirky. It's probably a lot of fun to create and do. I could have just had this. And it's... I don't think there's a world in which these things are ever separate because they're the band that combines these uncombinable things. That's the point, right? The electronic techno synth sound with the humor, with the metal, with the aggressive kind of in-your-face style. That's what makes them who they are. So I'm not suggesting that there's a world where it should be separate. I'm saying for my taste, it feels like it took a long time to get to the payoff, and I don't know if it added any tremendous extra value to that payoff. That's my opinion. Take it or leave it. Now, I'm interested to see where they go with this because with the heads on the chairs, love it. Big horror fan, so big fan here. Are they going to go into like a really hectic, intense, distorted guitar, but melodic singing over the top? And it's tough because he definitely can keep a tune. Is he the best singer in the world? No, but he's a decent singer. And so it's going to be interesting to see how they bring that screaming world into that softer world. But I will say this, the orchestral and symphonic choir effects, Nightwish going to be calling. They're going to be copywriting you, bro. You're dancing in the symphonic metal world. And that is strictly Scandinavian. We know this. A joke. Or do I?
Just the way you are. When you call your name inside my beating heart, I want you just the way you are. When you pull me into pieces, I just love the way you are.
Okay, never mind. We take back that last question I had. I didn't see how much was left of the song, so understandably I was like, oh, maybe there's going to be a double chorus. Yeah, fun beginning, fun end. I'm going to say if you didn't have the music video on, because the video is like the visual is a real aesthetically pleasing thing. Kind of sick to say, but it's really fun. I think if you just had the audio, I don't need the beginning or the end bit. That whole middle chunk could have been its own thing. And there could have been a way to weave in some of that softer side in the end more. But this is just me. Again, I'm not in the band, and there's probably a very good reason for that, because I'm not very good. But on a first listen, absolutely would recommend. We'll listen to it again. But I feel like multiple listens down the line, I'd be fast forwarding through the first bit and get into that heavy chunk to show friends and other people, because that's kind of the meat of it. Now, that's my opinion. If you like this and you want to see my whole journey through Electric Callboy, there'll be somewhere around here, there'll be a playlist. And subscribe, like, comments, do all the things that are very supportive. And if you don't like me, you don't have to do any of those things, and you may never see me again. But still grateful that you were here. And until the next one, please be safe, be nice to each other. But damn, good day.